Please be seated. Distinguished guests, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, Professor Javier Bonet.
Dear graduates, families and friends, guests and colleagues, as Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, I would like to add my welcome to you all and particularly to congratulate our graduates on your incredible achievements today. I am delighted to finally see so many smiling faces in front of me, all dressed up in your gowns, wearing your graduation hats in this wonderful setting. You have waited a long time for this, and I think that you deserve a big round of applause. Every year, a new generation of graduates goes through the doors of this beautiful chapel, each embarking on an exciting future. But each group is also unique, making every graduation ceremony a wonderful occasion. Today is finally your time, as we have all gathered here to celebrate your achievements as the class of 2020. And this chapel is a truly special place in which to hold today's ceremony. It reminds us of more than 130 years of history as an institution of learning, a legacy of which we are enormously proud. This heritage is one of high standards of teaching, research, and enterprise, and the reason why more than 38,000 students come from all over the world to study with us here at the University of Greenwich. At the University of Greenwich, we know that our students are outstanding, that you have endless potential and are able to achieve extraordinary things. I hope that throughout your time here, we have inspired and empowered you to believe in that too. Our alumni community already includes such inspiring individuals as Shabina Begum, who is only 29 but has already been included in the top 100 most influential British Bangladeshis in the United Kingdom for her work against domestic violence and early forced marriage. Our alumni also include the many students who went out to start their own businesses and became chief executive officers of their own companies. I know that graduating during a global pandemic must feel very daunting, but I have full faith that each and every one of you will go on to do absolutely amazing things. With your wide-ranging experience and the university outstanding employability record, you are fully prepared for the next big challenge. As you take this next step towards your future, be confident, be proud, be caring, but above all, aim high. Take inspiration from those that came before you, and particularly from those around you, sitting next to you, in front or behind you. As of today, you have joined a global alumni community that is now more than 250,000 strong. Now more than ever, this community is a powerful resource to lean on. They, along with the university, are here to help you progress in your graduate career. It also gives you access to the full services of the employability and the career services for 2 years after completing your studies. You can also sign up to the Ask Alumni, where you can connect with fellow alumni, expand your professional networks, and seek out career insights to help you navigate the next stages of your journey. For today and for the future, I offer you my very best wishes and sincere congratulations. And I conclude by drawing on the words of Nelson Mandela, who said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It is also the most powerful weapon you can use to change your world. And all of us here look forward to a world shaped by you. Again, huge congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
Greenwich Students' Union Officer, Neil Lewis.
Distinguished guests, academic staff, friends and loved ones, those of you listening from home, and most importantly, the graduates of 2020, welcome to your graduation ceremony. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings upon you, my Muslim brothers and sisters, and Eid Mubarak to you. So, you've been waiting quite a long time for this, so be sure to soak it in. And never take for granted again opportunities like these to keep friends and family close and together, and cherish these moments because we've learned all too well in the past year that it's not promised. And it feels so surreal to be here in this chapel today, looking out on lots of different faces because, all year we've been on Zoom, but having you here means you have absolutely no ability to turn off your web cameras, which is great. And if we were on Microsoft Teams or Zoom, what better background could we ask for than this lovely chapel? Make sure you take a moment to look up at it. Now, we're here today because some time ago, you graduates made the decision to improve yourselves, your skills, and your knowledge by coming to the University of Greenwich. And today, that decision has finally paid off. But of course, along the way, we've learned lessons, and I think one of the most important lessons for me is that life will always throw things at you. It will always bring to you unexpected obstacles that try to hinder the realization of your ambition. And your journey at Greenwich is only one chapter in the story of your life, and you came to Greenwich to get that academic authority that will take you through the rest of your life, and you have that today. But regardless of these obstacles, we can overcome them, and I've learned this from two things through Greenwich students. Firstly, about 1 month ago, I had the privilege to host the first ever student conference at the University of Greenwich, and students bravely told the conference about some of the challenges they faced going through the pandemic. From mental health challenges and being stranded somewhere across the world to homelessness and losing loved ones, all of these things were case examples of what students went through, and you will have your own hurdles that you would have been faced with and had to overcome. But these stories were not of despair, but rather stories of resilience. I heard the most relentless efforts to bounce back from all sorts of challenges that life threw at our door, but Generation Greenwich answered the call. So this is the first lesson in combating life's challenges, resilience. But I'm not here to lecture you, you've had enough of that, which is why you're here today. I'm not here to lecture you about life lessons, but rather to recognize and learn those same lessons from the example which you have set for those that will come after you. More than any academic year that I've seen, the class of 2020 has displayed true grit and resilience in the face of unexpected challenges. And, it's been some time now, but if you cast your mind back to it, do any of you remember when 2020 was such a difficult year that it became a meme? Earlier in the year, people feared for world wars. Australia and the Amazon were on fire. That summer, we saw blatant racial injustice, and of course, you guys did not get the graduation at the time. But guess what? Nothing stopped you, because you are here today. Despite all the odds, you are here today. And I hope that you take that same fervor with you into the future. Take that same fervor that helps you to overcome challenges. The second thing I learned was from an individual, full of zeal and determination. In taking on the government regarding alternative student finance, she spent 4 years of her life being vocal in the matter and has reached heights she herself never expected to reach. But I won't get into the detail of it because I can see a few of you vigorously fanning away because it's hot. But I asked her, where did you find the energy from to push through the hurdles that you were faced with? And she said, all you can do is do. And to me, this sounded like a crossover of Nike's Just Do It and Master Yoda's do or do not, there is no try. But nevertheless, the lesson here is that doing something is much better than sitting idly by. And you are here today because you have done. You have done tremendously well to chase after your ambitions, and you're not complacent. And you have shown this through all the late nights, the extensive research, and those dreadful 9 a.m.s. And all of this culminates to this moment to show that you will strive to achieve, and that is something to be tremendously proud about. Now, when I applied to the University of Greenwich, I struggled with my personal statement. If you guys can cast your mind back to 4 or 3 years ago when you were writing your UCAS statements or going through clearing, you had to say something about why you wanted to be here. And I struggled with this because I wasn't sure about what I wanted to do. And there will be those of you who have a path of conviction and know for certain what the next steps in life will be. And there are also those of you who are still uncertain about what the future may hold. But take this from what I wrote. I said, I do not want to be a doctor, lawyer, nor engineer. I do not want an occupation or a career. I want to be a change maker. You will go out into the world to provide vital skills and services, but wherever you go and whatever you do, remember that change starts here. A core mantra of mine from my sixth form college is making a difference today and tomorrow. So thank you for all the sacrifices which you've made along the way, and thank you for your commitment and hard work, and most importantly, thank you for your resilience. Now, go out into the world and be the change you want to see. Thank you.
The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, Professor Jane Harrington.
Good afternoon, everyone. And first of all, a massive congratulations to all of our graduates. And as the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, it is my absolute honour and privilege to congratulate you all formally today on your amazing achievements. And I'd really like to say a massive well done to all of you. Well done, you've done brilliantly. Now, today is a day of celebration. It is fantastic to be finally here on campus in this absolutely wonderful chapel. And I'm sure if you just look around you, I mean, it's stunningly beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it's a wonderful place to be. And to have the opportunity to celebrate with you all is just brilliant. But there are also many graduates, friends and families who are joining us virtually. So and we're not a huge group because we've had to limit the numbers. So what I'd really ask you all to do is that as the students come up on the stage, do clap, smile, cheer. All of you, make as much noise as you can for each other. Really show them how much we appreciate what they've done. It would be great to make a lot of noise. Finish the day really lifting the roof of the chapel for us. Now, it's also a time to reflect on those who've helped us on our way, our families and friends. And many of you will have been supported by your families and friends financially, and I'm sure that you've all been supported emotionally. And I know that you'd like to thank them. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is to stand up, to face your family and friends, and also to remember that some of them are watching online. So can you stand up, please? And if you can face them, and now you're not a huge group, so you're going to have to make a lot of noises if you are. So are you ready to really show how much you appreciate them? Off you go. That's a bit better. Okay, that's not bad, but this is the fourth ceremony. I know it's hot, but that was quite quiet. You were quite polite, weren't you? Now I think you need to let go a bit. So go on, have another go. Go on, I'm sure you can make more noise than that. That's more like it. Thank you very much. And I think we can tell they have really appreciated you. Thank you very much. Graduation marks the end of an important part of your lives and the beginning of the next. And what I'd like you to do is to take this time to pause and to reflect and to recognise the journey that you took to get where you are today. And I know that many of you have juggled multiple responsibilities, that you've cared for families, you've worked and you've persevered through a global pandemic. And despite all of those challenges that have been thrown at you, despite all of that, you're still here and you are graduating today. So you have every right to be incredibly proud of yourselves, of your achievements, of your resilience, of your determination. And I'd ask you to always remember that. Give yourselves time to reflect on the lovely memories that you have, the friends that you've made, the skills that you've gained, and each and every one of your achievements. And allow yourself some time over the next few days to actually record some of that so that you always have it with you to remind yourselves. Now, there are many examples of these from the Faculty of Business. And to name just a few, last year our annual Enterprise Challenge received many applications, and the student finalists pitched to a judging panel of successful alumni entrepreneurs. And that was in front of a huge virtual audience of over 300. And a massive congratulations to Tina Glavanovic for being crowned the Entrepreneur of the Year 2020. Our events management students were competing against students from 29 Chinese universities, and having presented their concept in front of senior industry figures and Chinese politicians, they went on to win second place prize in the prestigious competition in China's Zhejiang province. And 3 of our students made the 2020 semi-finals of the Mayor of London entrepreneurial competition. Now, that's just a few examples. There's many, many more examples like that. But what it tells you is what I know, which is that our students are fantastic. And I'm really proud of all of them. Now, throughout the last year, the University of Greenwich has also had some wonderful achievements. We ranked 11th worldwide in the category of reducing inequalities. We became the top modern London university for graduate prospects, and we kept our first-class rating for the People and Planet University League for our environmental and ethical performance. Now, in a world where it's so important that we can continue to address inequalities and that we address the huge issues that are facing us and confronting us around climate change, those are really significant achievements. And so I'm really proud as a university that we've achieved those, but also that our students push us to achieve more. We also continue to play our part in the response to the coronavirus crisis. We donated PPE. We had students and staff who went back to the front line to work in the NHS, and we also have students and staff supporting the vaccinations, and a huge number who volunteered to actually, in a whole range of different ways actually, and they made a massive difference to people's lives. Now, graduates, whilst right now the next stage of your lives may feel really extremely daunting, and not least because of the 18 months we're just coming through, I would say to you all, stay calm, stay focused, and always remember what you have to offer. Always be the best version of yourselves. Now, the university has prepared you for this. You have had lots of opportunities to work in teams, to adapt to new situations, to solve problems, do research, and as Neil has just said, be real change makers. And I've no doubt whatsoever that you're ready for whatever lies ahead of you. And don't lose sight of that, because you will be fantastic. Just remember to keep on learning as much as you can, and always remember to look after your physical and your mental health. And as you take the next step towards your future, be confident, be proud, be caring, aim high, and above all, be led by the values that you have. Take inspiration from those who've gone before and those who you know. Now, I would now like to just turn for a few moments to recognise our wonderful staff in the university. A university doesn't exist without its staff. It is its staff, and many of the staff have supported you on your journey with us. And what I'd like to do is to ask all of the staff who are in the cathedral now, all of our academic, our professional service and our administrative staff, if you could stand up. You could stand up for me. And around the cathedral and at the back, thank you. And I just want to say that I really would thank you for starting to clap, because I'd really like you to join me in thanking the PVC, her senior team, and each and every member of staff at the university for supporting our students and for making the university what it is, which is a wonderfully caring, supportive and collegiate environment. It wouldn't be that without the staff. So I thank everyone very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, on behalf of the University of Greenwich, and I wish you all huge congratulations for your wonderful achievements. And I'm really excited that we will be hearing over the next few years of the wonderful futures that you take on. So I hope you have a fantastic ceremony, and well done to all of you.
Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon Colin Allen, Director of Student Experience, to present to you award holders from the Business School.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the award holders from the Business School. For the degree of Master of Arts Human Resource Management, Kalthuma Awis Addo. Nadia Chick. Abigail Ann Courtney, who also received the CIPD South East Thames Branch Prize for Student of the Year. Fatima Kole Bunmi Atina Leola. Chikondi Natalie Lamba. Haja Isha Mara Williams. Abidemi Olabasi Ojo. Mama Ray. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business Management, Wasim Rahman. Aisha Mohammed Riyad. Alexandra Elena Rusu. Danny Sejinalal. Salman Shahid. Ushit Kumar Sharma. Jessica Lauren Shaw. Winnie Smith. Bianca Andrea Stoica. Sara Diana Sumba Hernandez. Toi T. Tran. Alicia Umer. Gurpratap Singh Vardi. Thomas Cyril Birch Wolfe. Hersi Yusuf. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business Management Extended, Anissa Gul. Emmanuel Ekwesi Natal King. Amy Elizabeth Rowe. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business Management final year entry, Wasila Alansi. Abdiasis Mohammed Jama. Victoria Diandra Stewart. Lindona Sashion Wilson. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts Human Resource Management, Fahim Awal. Sinclair de Souza. Abida Kanam. Orni Kondoka. Moni Maksuda. Zen Hamza Bilal Mohammed. Noreen Deba Rahman, who also received the CIPD South East Thames Branch Prize for Student of the Year. Nazifa Tabassum. Makta Yamane Chuildamedin. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts Human Resource Management Extended, Yunat Olamide Lawal. Justina Agnieszka Wakala. For the degree of Master of Arts, International Human Resource Management, Toluwanese Faith David. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the list of award holders from the Business School.
Vice-Chancellor, I call upon you to confer the awards.
Okay, I now will be finishing the ceremony with the formal part, But before I do, can you all stand up so we can really celebrate your achievements? Well done to all of you. They're brilliant. Now stay standing by virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich and Chair of Academic Council. I confer upon all those who have been presented the title, awards and honours to which you are entitled. So what that means is you are now graduates and the ceremony is now closed. Well done to all of you.
Please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, that completes this afternoon's presentation of successful award holders of the University of Greenwich. Would guests please remain seated until the processions have left the chapel and wait instructions from stewards. Thank you and congratulations.